Have you ever felt completely lost when someone mentions fundamental analysis? Do terms like PE ratio, competitive advantage, or intrinsic value make your head spin? You're not alone. For most new investors, fundamental analysis seems like a confusing jungle of numbers, jargon, and business theories. But what if I told you it's not as complicated as it seems? And you already use the same process every time you buy something at a store? I even create the song about my simple concept for quick grasp and understanding. If you don't have time to listen to the whole video for now, you can listen to the song first. Then come back here to enhance understanding of the concept. In this video, we're going to break down fundamental analysis in the simplest way possible. We'll turn it into something so relatable, you'll never see investing the same way again. Welcome to the Deep Beat Edutainment channel, turning complex finance into music and wisdom. Fundamental analysis is one of the cornerstones of intelligent investing. It's often described as one of the holy grails for understanding whether a stock is worth your money. However, beginners may feel as though they require a PhD in finance to begin their journey. At its core, fundamental analysis is really just a two-step process: understanding the quality of a business and figuring out whether its current price makes sense. That's it. There are only two components. Traditionally, this analysis is divided into quantitative and qualitative methods. First, the quantitative side, the numbers. The process involves digging into financial statements to measure things like profitability, financial health, and growth potential over the next 3 to 5 years. There are hundreds and hundreds of ratios to measure. Here we use only some of the financial ratios to see if a business is well managed and sustainable. Then we move into valuation ratios to determine if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. Valuation is further split into relative value, where we compare one company's price to similar businesses in the market using metrics like the PE ratio or price to sales. And there are many more value metrics and intrinsic value, where we estimate what the company is actually worth by projecting its future cash flows. Next, the qualitative side is the story behind the numbers. Here, we look at things that can't be measured with a calculator, like the quality of the management team. Are they competent, ethical, focused on long-term growth? The competitive advantage, or what Warren Buffett calls the moat, what protects this business from being eaten alive by competitors? It could be strong branding, customer loyalty, patents, or high switching costs. Anything that makes the company difficult to replicate. Now here's the problem. With all these moving parts, most beginners get overwhelmed. They freeze up, thinking it's too technical or too time-consuming. But what if I told you you've already done fundamental analysis hundreds of times in your life? Imagine you walk into a store and pick up a blue ceramic mug. You inspect it. Is it solid? Does it feel like it'll last? Is the design good? That's you evaluating the quality of the product. Then you check the price tag. You compare it with other mugs nearby. Is it worth it? Or is there a better deal? This is precisely what fundamental analysis is: quality and price, just like shopping for a product, but in this case, the product is a stock. Of course, stocks are more complicated than mugs. There are 3 fundamental differences. 1. Stocks keep changing in value and price constantly. 2. No two stocks are exactly alike. 3. And the true worth of stock can be difficult to pin down. That's why I created what I call the blue mug analysis. This framework simplifies investing in 2 things: evaluating the quality of the business, just like examining that mug. Assessing whether the price makes sense is just as important as checking the price tag. Financial ratios, valuations, moats, and management teams serve as tools to help you answer the question of the mug quality, while relative value and intrinsic value address the question of the price tag. So, next time you feel lost in a sea of numbers or overwhelmed by financial jargon, just remember this: is this a good mug? And am I paying a fair price for it? That's fundamental to the fundamental analysis, and now you know how to do it. If you are still keen to explore in-depth fundamental analysis, you can listen to our podcast. Thanks for your time, and happy investing.